It still blows my mind how many people aren't aware that their energy field is not just reactive, but completely programmable. In all of my content and my guides, I break down how to seal your field, your nervous system, the invocations, the rituals, the sigils that you need in order to metaphysically change the energy around you. And this isn't just on an emotional or a mood level. This is on your quantum current. So I wanted to get a little deeper into it because if you're anything like me, I always need to know the how and the why. You say this works, but why and how? So let's get into it. I quite literally just streamed this from source a few minutes ago. So your field is made up of architecture. It holds stored charge, memory imprints, and literal timeline instructions coded into the layers of your light body, nervous system, and soul scroll. When you use tools like invocations, sigils, sealing commands, or flame-aligned language, you are not just being spiritual, you are reordering the subtle physics of your own matrix. Let me be very clear. Invocations work because they speak the native language of the field. They are not just words. They are scalar sound commands that override corrupted imprints at the morphogenetic level. When you invoke, you're sending a multi-layered frequency charge through your biofield that rethreads timelines, purges siphons, and dissolves mimic overlays while receiving your energetic code. Unlike affirmations, which aim to convince your mind, invocations restructure your actual architecture. They don't just shift your perspective, they realign your signal to source. And the same applies to sigils when made correctly. Not just something you saw on Pinterest, a real sigil holds geometric intelligence. It imprints a frequency map into your field that redirects energetic current. That means if you place a sigil over a chakra, on a door, or on your nervous system with touch and breath, you're literally rerouting the energy grid of that system. You're installing a new current, just like rerouting electricity in a circuit board. This is actual physics, not just fantasy. And for your nervous system, as we speak about her frequently, is not just a biological tool, it's the anchoring interface between your multidimensional architecture and your earth-level actions. Most people can't shift timelines because their nervous system is leaking. If you're running new energy through an unsealed circuit, it disperses, distorts, or gets hijacked. This is why people meditate, visualize, journal, and still don't shift. They're bypassing. The container is not sealed, so the energy cannot hold. Affirmations only work if they're aligned with a sealed field and source-calibrated timeline. You saying, "I'm safe," when your field is still running trauma loops is like telling a burning house you're fine. It's not untrue, but it's energetically irrelevant until you put the fire out. Invocations, on the other hand, command the fire to extinguish, seal the leak, and rewrite the blueprint beneath it. Affirmations whisper, invocations command. All in all, the real reason that energy work actually works is because your field is always listening. It's running its own source stream physics underneath your conscious awareness. And when you speak its native tongue, command line language through frequency, breath, flame signal, or geometry, it responds. Every time you speak an override code, such as "I collapse all mimic timelines," or "I reseat my flame through sovereign sequence," you are literally bending physics. You are rerouting the light current that builds your outer reality. And that is how you shift a timeline. And that is how your manifestations stabilize. That is how you collapse mimic overlays. It's not by hoping and talking and wishing. It's by overriding and reseating your stream. Why do you think they dilute everything into love and light affirmations? Just say this, just think this. No. And that is why they will never teach you how to correctly seal your field or work with energy. Because this is a harvesting farm, guys. They don't want you to get out of here.
Looks like you forgot, once again, how powerful you are.